Hello everyone! Today I decided I'd start a Portal 2 playthrough just because I love this game. And I thought I'd just do a playthrough so I could have something to watch when I'm bored. I'm doing this more for myself than any viewers. I used to have a YouTube channel called YoMikester, and I did Minecraft videos on there, and they didn't get many views. And back then I was all upset, like, why am I not getting subscribers? But now I don't care. But then after deleting my channel, I realized I loved going back and watching old videos, so I decided today that I'd start doing some other games and start posting them on YouTube just for myself so that I have something to watch when I'm bored. And I love this game because it's extremely well made, and I thought this would be the perfect thing to put on YouTube. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. I'm gonna try to keep these games to I'm gonna do 30 minutes probably. One thing I was terrible at back when I did videos before was keeping them to a refined amount of time. But here we go.
You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
Yeah, so I used to stink at keeping them to like a specific amount of time. Some videos would be 15 minutes, some videos would be almost an hour. So I'm going to try to keep these to 30 minutes each. And yeah, I'm excited to do this. So, oh, and this game has a lot of dialogue, so I'm going to be quiet for a lot of it, which is good because I've definitely lost some of the commentating skills that I used to have back when I did videos regularly. So, thank goodness I'm gonna have voices keeping the empty space filled, and also I'm gonna keep the subtitles on because it makes it easier to follow the plot if you can read it.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 99999. This courtesy call is to inform you that
Anyone in
all
there?
test subjects should vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center immediately. Any test subject
Are
is
you
non-emergent
gonna
from
open the
suspension
door?
at this time.
Ah! Ah! Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables?
Fun fact, I'm actually afraid of heights.
No, I
It's
hit
kind
that
of
one. I
freaking
hit
out.
that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive, alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station.
Nope.
Get ready.
500. Okay. Here we go.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time. There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that, you got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Okay. So here we go. Portal 2, everyone.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so anyone who has watched or played the first game knows that this is the first chamber in the first game. This is where you start, but now it's broken and overgrown and everything is terrible. And there's me! Alright, so I'm really excited to play this game. As I said before, I have not...
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim. Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
So I'm probably not going to be very good at keeping conversation. I don't even remember what I used to talk about during videos. I guess just things that have been going on in my life, and I don't know why I think
If you feel
anyone
liquid
would
running
find that
down your
interesting.
neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the Material Emancipation Grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Nice. So during the test chambers there will be a lot of time for me to talk. But a lot of times I'll probably just fill it with me trying to explain what's going on. Anyway, for any of you who have never seen anything involving the Portal series, this is the second game. Basically, in the first game, you were introduced to this idea of portals, and basically the entire mechanic of the game is that you can place down portals on different walls that are white. That's the portal surface, and you can walk through them, and that can transport you to the other side of wherever the other portal is. So normally I couldn't get into this room because there's walls, but with the portal on the wall, I am able to get into the room. And so what I did was get the cube from over there, and I put it on this button in order to complete this test. And now I can push this button, which will create a portal on this wall, and I will be done with this level. So yeah.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
So basically in the first game, this character, her name's Chell, she actually has to defeat GLaDOS, the
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
So GLaDOS is the robot that's completely in control of the entire facility, and Chell has to escape by defeating her and
There should
taking
be
her down.
a portal device on that podium over there.
Nope. Oh, jeez! Oh, God!
Hello? Can you see the portal gun?
I did not remember that.
Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first.
There it is.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead.
Alright.
I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. Alright? Brilliant. Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
Okay, so basically, now I have this gun. I only have the blue side of the gun, so I can only place one type of portal, which is the blue portal. But I can place it on any surface that is white, like these surfaces. So if I place it down here, it'll allow me to go up here. So that's the whole function of the game. I'm going to stop explaining it now, but yeah. Anyway, in the first game, this character, Chell, takes down GLaDOS in order to escape the center, because obviously it's unjust for these robots to have humans captured and be putting them through tests.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
So at the end of that game, it seems like Chell's escaped, but then in the beginning of this game you find out that you are back in the Enrichment Center in Aperture Science's
This next
laboratories.
test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
And but since GLaDOS is dead, now the whole center is turned to ruin, and now you have to find a way out. That's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to do right now with little old Wheatley helping us out. So that's the goal, and that is the backstory of the games, and that's the function, the mechanic of the game. And need 2. Boom. Oh, let's go up here, grab it. Boom.
Great work! Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Nice. Yeah, that part back there with the portal gun podium actually scared the crap out of me. I was not expecting that. Where am I? Oh, why? Is there a reason to be in here? Is there something back here? Oh, whoa. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's go back I'm just looking around for secrets. I played this game 3 times now, so I might be searching for things that I've missed in my 3 times of playing it throughout this game, throughout this playthrough. Hopefully that doesn't annoy any of you too much. Anyway, if any of you watching this, if there are any of you watching this, and I really don't expect for there to be, because at this point, I mean, this game came out in 2011, I believe, so at this point, if anyone's looking up Portal 2 playthroughs, I don't know, they must be pretty
If the
bored.
Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Anyway, so having said that I have played this game 3 times, I'm also going to try to not spoil anything as we go through this game, because if there are any of you watching, then I don't want to spoil it for you if you don't already know. But really, if you haven't heard about these 2 games for this long, I'd be very surprised. But on the off chance that that is the truth, that is the case, then I will not say anything. Here we go. But for some of them I will be going through pretty quickly, because some of these tests have been engraved into my memory. Okay, let's do this. Drops that. Put it there, and then this. Oh! Well, that's not how you're supposed to do it, but I mean, the way you're supposed to do it is you press this one and then drop it, and then it hits, like, that platform is already up, so it wouldn't fling into the air like that.
Well done.
I'm a rebel.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Great! Anyway, yeah, the whole moral principle behind this is that you're a human, and you're being tested on by these robots, and that's why you wanted to escape in the first game.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
We're getting pretty close to the laws of physics not applying anymore. Yeah, so any player that plays it is obviously going to want to escape, because... Oh yeah, I don't have both. Because... it's unjust for these robots to be keeping you hostage and forcing you to test in deadly testing situations. What now? Oh, duh. Boink. Okay. Let's get that through there. And that's, oh no! Forgot that I have to replace it. Now we can go. Yeah.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
It's such a tease, because the surface is right there, so if I could just climb up some of this, then I'd be good, but okay, whatever. Oh! Almost moved. What's going on? Okay. Oh, right. This one's fun. So yeah, as I play this, obviously the anyone that doesn't understand the laws of the game already, the mechanics will become pretty clear as I go through each level, because you just start understanding. Nope, that's not it. That needs to be active. Oh, it's right here. There we go. Now I can do it. Oh. Ah, what? Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go like this. Go here. Now I have a little more height. Go there. Now I'll make it.
Good work getting this far, future starter.
Thank you.
That said, if you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you. Please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Tribe. Simple-minded, old, or irradiated. I am 2 of the 3, and I'm certainly not old.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Whoa. Interesting. Alright, sorry about that. One thing that I was really worried about was that,
Hey! Oi, oi!
Oh, great.
I'm up here!
Good dialogue.
Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh,
Yep.
do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room.
Whoop.
Okay, listen, let me
That's such a
lay
weird,
something on you here. It's
slow
pretty
turn.
heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it, really, that? All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch... Ow!
Oh, I tried!
Ow.
I'm sorry.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this. Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second? All right, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened
Nice.
while your back was turned. And off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually. Oh no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
I was very worried that I was not going to be able to have a good frame rate on here because on my old computer, even recording Minecraft would record at like 30 seconds, or 30 seconds, 30 frames per
To
second.
bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake. Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go.
This is
There
GLaDOS.
she is. What a nasty piece of work she was,
This is the
honestly.
room you defeated her
Proper
in.
maniac. Do you know who
first
ended
game.
up? Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently, this human escaped, and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened, and then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch anything.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
down these stairs.
in Minecraft I used to be able to record at 30 frames per second, which is half of what I'm recording at right now, 60 frames per second. And this game by itself on my old computer used to run at 15, so I could never have
Jump!
recorded.
Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance. Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a
Fine,
great
dude.
job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
I was really worried
sorry, I
earlier.
just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah, I've just done it again.
I was really worried earlier because during one of the levels, the frame rate started dropping, and I thought it was just going to be permanent. But we're
This
good now. We're back at
is the
60.
main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just obviously got to look at everything else to find an escape pod. But as soon as you look at something that doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing. All right, but don't touch anything else or look at anything.
I'll
look
just
at
say
other
the
things,
same
but
stuff
don't-
on them.
You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light.
Nice.
That's God. It's quoting God. Oh, look at that! Turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod, escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. Okay, no, don't worry, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, it makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem. A. C. Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay. Listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. We've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Oh no! No! Oh no! Ah!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us.
Really?
For science. You monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Alright, and that's all I have time for this episode. So I hope anyone watching enjoyed this, and I hope future me enjoys this too, because that's what I'm making it for. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until the next episode, I will see you later.